This is the ultimate upper body and abs strength training workout. If you are looking to build muscle in your biceps, triceps, shoulders, chest, back, and abs, you have come to the right place. This workout today is a no repeat structure. It is a very simple structure. We have got 20 upper body exercises, working for 45, resting for 20. We'll get 45 seconds to rest in between our upper body and abs round. Then we've got 6 exercises for abs, 45 of work, 20 of rest, and then that is gonna be it. The 30 minutes is gonna fly by, but it is gonna be so effective at building that muscle. Optional equipment I've got out here today. You can see I've got my exercise bench. That's gonna be for some of the floor exercises that we have, but then we'll also do some seated exercises. If you do not have this, you do not need it at all. You can always use a kitchen chair for those seated exercises or some sort of couch, anything like that, if you have that and you wanna have it. If not, standing or on the ground for those exercises. And then again, my favorite little sweet, innocent wrist weights. If you've got these make such a huge difference in your training. So if you want to use those, we will add those on after the warm up. And the weight today, we are going to focus on heavy. We've got this no repeat structure. We're working on building muscle. So aim for your heavier weights for all of our exercises today. And with that, let's go ahead and get into our warm up. Starting with arm crosses, one on top and then the other. We're gonna use light weights after the first few warm-up exercises here, and then we will be ready to go. I love upper body and abs combo, and this is a workout that once I planned it, I have been so anxious to do it because I know it is gonna be all the fire, all the burn, all the goodies. Last 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna reach up nice and high and then pull and squeeze down, and then reach and pull. Fingertips to the sky. Feeling this through the back, through the arms. Let's do 2 more. Here's 2, and then nice big arm circles back. 1, big arm circles. Really reach up and around. Next, we're gonna grab our light weights. For our warm-up, I'm gonna use 10, just to get everything ready. We've got standing chest flies, bent over row, and shoulder press for our warm-up. Here's 3. Let's work to those lighter weights. 2, and 1. Light weights, standing chest fly first. So with that standing chest fly, think about squeezing those chest muscles, soft knees, arms out, and let's lift. Squeeze, and down. Hold at the top for a second, feel those chest muscles contract, then let them down. Exhale. So warm up with weights, just a really good time to start making that mind-muscle connection, getting our breathing in that tempo for our lift as we exhale. That's our contraction. And of course, just helping us focus on form and getting those muscles warm and ready to lift heavy right from the very first set. Last one, hinge it over, back flat. We're gonna do our row, and here we go. Squeeze, wrap those shoulder blades around your spine, and down. Exhale with the squeeze. 3 more, and then we've got shoulder press. Here's 2. Last one, bring it to stand. Shoulders up, or arms up, and press. Now when you're thinking about this shoulder press here, we're nice and light, so we can really focus on the muscle. Squeeze, keep those shoulder blades down and away from your ears. Let's do 3. 2 more. 2. And last one. We are gonna grab the bench, so if you've got that, have that ready. If not, meet me down on the mat. We have got an arms up alternating chest press to begin. If you're using the wrist weights, put those on now as well. And let's do this. All right, so rolling it down onto your mat or on your bench. We're gonna start with arms up. So taking those arms straight up to the sky, we'll go in 3, 2, and 1. Alternating sides, down and squeeze, exhale. Driving those shoulder blades into the mat or your bench, giving a little arch through your back to give you maximum leverage here as we're pushing through with this heavy weight. Really squeeze that armpit egg, tighten up through the chest muscles as you come back up to center. Keeping that moderate tempo with this as we alternate sides. Ooh, last one, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. All right, we're going into a chest fly now with a double pulse down. So adjusting your weights if you need. I gotta drop it just a bit for my chest flies. Whew. Back on the mat or on your bench. We've got 5 seconds. So we're gonna pulse it with 2 pulses at the widest point. Here we go. So pulse it for 2 and then squeeze back up. Open up wide, pulse for 2 and squeeze, exhale. Ooh, that little pulse adds just a bit more tension in that muscle. Nice job, keep those wrists straight. As you squeeze, really tighten up through the chest muscles. Almost there, here it is, 3, 2, and 1. Woo, breathe. All right, we're gonna do push-ups now. With that push-up, we're gonna do a dead stop push-up where we're gonna lift our hands up off of the mat. So just getting some space here for push-ups, knees or toes. But we're gonna come all the way back down to that dead stop, lift the hands and up. Here we go. So down, let yourself come all the way to the mat, lift the hands, now press all the way up. So it's that dead stop push-up. You have no momentum, you have to touch, you're at the very bottom of that rep. You come all the way up. Squeeze the legs, squeeze the glutes. Lift the hands, press. Whew. This one is tough. Now don't hold it too long down at the ground, just enough for you to lift your hands and go right back into it. Almost there. Here it is, 3, push, 2, and 1. Oh, the chest is on fire. We're going into pullover now. Now you can do 1 or 2 dumbbells. I'm gonna use 2 for this one, or I'm gonna use 1 for this one. Again, you can do this on the mat, or if you've got your bench and you wanna do that, bring it on down. Going in 3, 2, and let's pull all the way down. Squeeze all the way up. Tighten up through the core as you pull up. Stop those arms perpendicular to the floor. What are we, 4 exercises in? You can tell we're not messing around. Whew. We're gonna follow this same structure where we really focus on a muscle group, targeting that muscle until we hit failure, and then we'll move on to that next muscle group. And we are getting close now with the chest. Oh, we can feel it. Take it all the way down. Make sure you're getting that full range. If you're using the mat, just tap it on the ground and then back up. Last 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. All right, going into a single arm bent over row. If you have your bench and you want to use that, you can use that. I'm gonna go up a little bit and wait. So if you are doing that single arm, use this leg for some support and just squeeze, wrapping that shoulder. Now if you're using the bench, holding on to that, or putting that arm and leg on the bench, and here we go. Squeeze. All the way down. Wrap that shoulder blade around. Keep that weight nice and close to your body as you're squeezing, and down. Exhale as you row. We're gonna switch sides. Almost there. Last 3, 2, hold it, 1. Nice. Woo, other side, so same thing. Just on the other side. You can use the bench for support or the lower body. Before we even begin, think about sticking that chest out. And here we go, 45 on. Squeeze. Control it down nice and slow. All the way down. As you squeeze and row up, don't open up through your shoulders. Make sure you're keeping those shoulders square. Remember, bringing that weight nice and close to your body here, wrapping it, squeezing. Oh, almost there. Last one. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. All right, next is a narrow grip row. With that one, you can use 1 dumbbell or 2. I'm gonna use 2 this time. If you've got 2, pin them together and don't let them go. So bent over, back flat, core tight, and here we go. Row and squeeze. Wrap those shoulder blades around. Control it down. Stick that chest out. Soft knees, you're driving that bum to the wall behind you to help keep that spine nice and flat. We don't want to round or arch through our back with this one. Remember, if you've got 2 weights, pin them together. Over halfway. Hold it at the top for a second so you can really feel that contraction. Wrap and squeeze. Woo! Here's the last one. Hold it up with me for 3, 2, and 1. Nice. All right, we are going into rear delt flies. Now you have the option to do this one standing. I'm gonna lower my weight just a little bit. I'm dropping it to 10 for this one. So if you're standing, back flat, core tight, squeeze and up, or you can do this one seated. I'm gonna do this one seated. So seated or standing, and here we go. If you are seated, that chest is on the top of your legs there. So you are completely folded over. Next, staying neutral. Now when you're seated, it gives you the ability to really keep that focus in that rear delt muscle. Nothing else is helping you here. You don't have any momentum, especially as you are just folded over, letting that chest rest on your legs. Exhale with the squeeze. Almost there. Here it is, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Oh, all right. Next, going into an Arnold press. Again, you have the option. You can do this exercise standing or seated. When we're seated, we're taking any momentum out and we are all focused on the shoulder. That's why we're kind of mixing it up today with seated and standing exercises. Grabbing your weight. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Exhale and press. So even small variations in your training, like a seated exercise as opposed to standing, that is one little thing that we can do to help challenge us in new ways. So it doesn't seem like it's that big of a deal, but it does make a big difference. When we have no other muscles really helping us all, that lower body is completely out of the picture when we're seated. So, and again, you don't need an exercise bench to do seated exercises. You can use your kitchen chair as long as it's sturdy and allowing you to go through the full range of motion. Oh, last one. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Oh, we're gonna bring it to stand now for alternating shoulder press. So we're just gonna alternate. I'm gonna go up a little bit in weight with that alternating. Whew. All right, 3 seconds, shoulder press. Here we go, alternate sides. 45 on. Wrist straight, punch the ceiling. Soft knees. Get that full extension right here as you punch up through the ceiling. Don't shrug the shoulders, keep the shoulders relaxed and press. Woo, this is the halfway exercise through that upper body. Remember, we've got 20 upper body exercises. This is exercise 10. And this is the last rep. Here it is, 3, 2, 1. Woo. Bringing it down, still working those shoulders now. steering wheel. This is a 1 dumbbell exercise holding onto the ends of your dumbbell. And this is a good way to help work that grip strength because we're gonna be holding onto the ends of the dumbbell. So 2 for the price of 1. Shoulders, grip strength. Here we go, steering wheel. Bring it up and rotate. And down. This one is challenging because we've got a little bit of a rotation, but then also the fact that we're holding it up as we get through both rotations there. So keeping that muscle under tension longer. Again, another small variation that makes a big difference. There is always a method to the madness when you come here and we train together. Oh my word. Almost there. Here it is, last one. 3, 2, and 1. Nice, let it down. Going into snow angels now. 2 dumbbells for this one. Palms are gonna be facing away from your body. Relax those shoulders down. We're gonna meet the weights at the top. Take it nice and slow for this one, nice slow tempo. And here we go. And I'm saying slow so that we can really feel it. Woo! Nice and slow down. So don't rush it down, all the way down. Squeeze nice and slow up, exhale. I've said it before, let me say it again. It is not about the number of reps that you do in your workout. It is about the quality of your reps. So when we go at a slower tempo, we can have really good form. We can get really good quality reps in, and that's what's gonna help us build that muscle. It's not just rushing through and just going through the motions. And I love this one for building those nice rounded shoulders. Last one, take it down nice and slow with me for 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Moving on to the biceps now. We're gonna work one side and then the other, but both sides are gonna be working at the same time because we're gonna do a half hold bicep. So one side is gonna be holding, the other side is gonna be doing that full range curl. So get that one arm at 90 degrees, and here we go, other side all the way up, all the way down. Exhale, squeeze. So this other arm that's stationary, hold it at 90. So we're just gonna build that burn in that bicep while the other side is working. Then we're gonna switch sides, do it all over again. Exhale, squeeze. Now this arm that's working, think about the squeeze right here. Contract, tighten up. Exhale, and then down. All the way down, all the way up for 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Rest it out for 20 seconds. Set them down, shake them out. Give your hands a little break. So now we're gonna do the same thing, but the other side. So that arm that was just the full range, we're gonna hold it at 90 degrees. Then that other arm that was stationary, we've got that full range curl. 5 seconds. So bring it up, 90 degrees. Other arm all the way down. And let's go. Squeeze it up and curl. All the way down. Squeeze all the way up, exhale. Now with that exhale is when I want you to think about tightening up through the bicep muscle. So right here, exhale, tighten it, squeeze it, feel it shake, feel it burn, feel it build. Were those all bees? I think it was. Woo! Well over halfway through this set and now over halfway through this workout. So keep it strong because we are almost there. Still working through the biceps. And then there's just one muscle group we haven't hit yet in that upper body. Here's 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Drag curls. I love this one with the drag curl. Just a little bit of a different form here. Hinge just a bit at the hips. Hinge just slightly. Soft knees. Arms are gonna come hanging down here and we're gonna drag the arms up nice and close to your body. So here we go. Take them, drag them, squeeze them. And control it down. So hold it at the top, bring those elbows back. Squeeze, right here, squeeze. And then down. So again, nice and slow through that. Ooh. Relaxing those shoulders down away from your ears, so don't scrunch to get them up. I even think about my shoulder blades coming together in the back, so you can think about that right here. Wrap shoulder blades, squeeze. This is a good one for the biceps. Also getting a little work in the back though. Here it is, hold it with me for 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. All right, next exercise, you can do this seated or standing. I'm gonna take it down on the bench. We're gonna do wide curls. That means palms are out and we squeeze. So with this one, you're gonna have to sit right on the edge if you are seated. But again, it's gonna take any work, any momentum from that lower body out, puts all the work in the biceps. Here we go, wide curl. Squeeze, squeeze it. Now, if you are standing, keep everything so still in that lower body. Don't give yourself a little like down up to help get the weight. Just think biceps. Part of our workout, part of the growth that we'll get in our workout is also gonna come from where our mind is wandering to. If it's wandering everywhere, we're not gonna get nearly as much out of our workout is as if we were really focused on the muscle group that we're working. So right now, really think about the bicep. Feel it contract. Think about every muscle fiber just working right now and getting stronger. Last 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. All right, this one is gonna be done on the mat or on your bench. We're gonna do skull crushers. So bring it to the mat if you wanna do that, or you can keep it up with skull crushers. 1 or 2 dumbbells. If you've got one, you're holding onto the end of your dumbbells. And here we go. Hinging just at those elbows. Punch the ceiling as you come back up. All the way down. Press and squeeze. Now we're working the tricep muscle. Really big focus here on the tricep. That's gonna tighten that muscle up as we start to build the muscle in that tricep. Exhale as you press up. Woo! Oh my word, shaking. You probably can even hear the shake in my voice. It is so real right now. Oh my word. Last 3, 2, 1, breathe. Okay. Now we're gonna go into a tricep overhead extension. Another option where you can take it seated if you want to take any work out here from that lower body, even the core a little bit. So seated tricep overhead extension or standing, grabbing your weight, standing or seated, and here we go, 45. All the way down, press, exhale, all the way up. So I'm gonna just bring it up standing so you can see what I mean. What I want you to think about is as you're down, and I'm gonna over-exaggerate a little bit, don't kind of try to like use your legs to power back up. Did you see how I kind of just did a little momentum there? Try not to do that, just all in that tricep, down. Oh, la 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 la, and squeeze. So that's the difference there between that seated and standing. When you're seated, there is no little help there from the lower body. Last 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. We are moving on now. I'm gonna get my bench out of the way because we're going to do a side lying tricep extension on the ground. Whew. So moving quick, no weight. This is all body weight. Bringing it down. So bottom arm crosses on top. Top arm is pressing. And here we go. Press it up and down. Keeping that weight in your hand, but towards the heel of your hand, towards the back edge of your hand, towards that pinky side. So that's where, as you press up, that's where you want to focus. Controlling it down. Keep that arm nice and close to your body. Woo. This is exercise 19 out of 20 here for the upper body. Then we've got abs. Almost there. Press it up. 3, 2, 1. Oh my word. Everything is on fire. Rolling it over to that other side. We've got 10 seconds and we go. So same thing. Bottom arm is gonna cross on top. top arm is gonna come nice and close to your body. You're pressing towards the outside part of your hand. And 45 seconds, here we go. Press it up. Full extension. And down. Press it up. Exhale. Get that full extension. Feel that tricep work as you do that. So this is the thing with this one. Don't stop here. This is not full range. If you've got a bend in the elbow, that's not full range. All the way up and down. Part of getting that full range of motion is keeping good form. So that kind of falls under the umbrella of good form, is getting that full range of motion. Unless for some reason we're doing pulses or something, but obviously we're not doing that in this case. Here it is, last 3, 2, 1. Whew. All right, so we have got a little bit of a longer break here before we hit abs. We won't need our weights anymore, so I'm just gonna clear my space out. But we do have 45 seconds to rest here, so if you need a drink, do that. You can remove your wrist weights too if you wanna do that. But we are gonna get ready to go into heel taps in and out. So with the heel taps in and out, we're gonna roll it back on our back. 45 seconds of work for abs. Again, 20 seconds of rest. 6 exercises here for our heel taps in and out. If you can, get those shoulder blades up off of the mat. So already start that contraction up, minimizing the space between your ribs and hips. We're gonna tap out for 2, tap in for 2. Here we go. So tap it out for 2. Nice long legs, tap it in. 1, 2. Now walk those heels out for 2. Tap them back in for 2. Now if you need to relax and let the upper body down, you can. But if not, really keep that contraction nice and tight here. Breathing. Woo! Feel those abs work. It always is nice to actually feel the muscle that you're working, feel it get tight, feel it strengthening. So right now you can do that with your hands. Just kind of hold onto your abs and feel those muscles tighten up. Almost there. Here it is, 3, 2, and 1. Whew, 20 seconds. We're gonna go into slow scissors now. You have a couple options. The higher your legs are, the less intense it'll be. So the lower your legs are, the more intense it will be. Hands right next to your bum, and we're gonna take them out nice and slow and in nice and slow. Here we go. So out, in, nice and slow. Cross one ankle on top of the other. Back out. Now opposite leg on top. Lower body or upper body can be down, or you can kind of keep that contraction up. Nice and slow. Keep that low back pressed into the mat as well. If you find your low back is arching, bring those legs up. Nice and slow. Keep that low back pressed in. Oh, this one is a burner. Here it is. 3, 2, and 1. Oh my word. Okay, reverse crunch is next. So this time upper body is going to be staying down. The upper body's like, leave me out of this. I have had enough today. The upper body's staying down. Really think about getting those hips up off the ground. You can tap your heels if you want at the bottom. And here we go. So lift up. Now you can tap down if you'd like, or stop those legs at about bum level and then right back up. So really getting that crunch, bringing those hips up. If you are tapping your heels, again, to keep that work in the abs, make sure that low back is pressed in. Woo! Really squeeze, contract, down. 3 exercises to go after this. I told you this workout was gonna fly by, and I cannot believe it is almost over. My body is thankful that it is. Woo! Here it is, 3, 2, and 1. Breathe, rest it out for 20. Getting ready for the next exercise, which is a legs up rope climb. Now you do have the option to keep your legs on the mat. However, bring them up, feet are flexed, and we're gonna imagine that rope, climbing that rope, trying to get those shoulder blades up, reaching for the toes. Here we go. So reach, reach. Try to keep those shoulder blades up as you just kind of reach one side and then the other. Keep those legs straight. Exhale as you lift. Woo. Almost there. You got about 10 to go. Really reach for those toes. 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Hug it in. We have got a cross body crunch next. So with this one, we're gonna take it nice and slow, opposite elbow to opposite knee. Hands come behind your head, just a soft grip on that head to kind of help the neck, give the neck a little bit of support. And here we go, 45, squeeze, hold it, contract it, back down. Don't rush it, squeeze, hold it, and down. Get that full exhale right here, and down. So full exhale comes with a contraction. Woo. Out, keep it slow, keep the squeeze, and 1 exercise to go after this. Last 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. All right, final exercise here. Whew. And we are going out with a bang. This is a burner. We have got a Russian twist. 2 options. First one, feet are up. Second option, feet are down, and you've got that twist. Breathing. So whichever option you want to take, maybe you mix it up a little bit, but get through this last 45, and we've made it. Here we go. Make sure you're getting that full twist. Tap the hands. Even if your feet are down on the ground, you can go a little bit quicker, but get that full tap. Woo. Keep going, we're halfway. And breathing. Whew. Almost there, and then 1 final challenge before we go. Get it out for 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Nice job. Final challenge, because we have loved so much on the upper body and abs, is our 10-minute lean legs workout to close out today. You are the bomb. Thanks for getting strong with me. The muscle is coming. I love you so much, and I will see you over at our legs workout.